What's good, y'all? It's DJ Beatcrazed. Today, I got my boy DJ Nitrane. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Good to see you again.
Cool. This is it's fun, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, same here, man. I mean, it's been a long time coming, I guess you could say.
Right.
Got to see my boy DJ Nitrane, about a year and a half ago?
There,
yeah, at the Room in Hollywood, and I had always heard, like, man, you gotta go to the Room in Hollywood. You gotta go, and I'm just like, all right, for sure. My cousin told me. That's what he told me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. He's like, brother, he's a beast. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, for sure. Like, he used to DJ himself, so I'm like, I know he gotta be legit then. So I went, and I was just like, dang, I was vibing. Like, the music selection, especially, like, going there early in the night. Like,
thank you, yeah.
That's when you catch the gems, you know what I mean?
Right.
So how'd it feel spinning there, man?
Man, the Room at the time I was there, it was called Speaker Box Sundays.
Yeah.
You know? The Speaker Box Sundays, that was my baby. It's coming back too. We're doing it again this year with Don. Shout out to everybody at Brotherhood.
Yes, sir.
But that was that one Sunday nightclub that just kept me sane throughout the week because you know, I had so much creative freedom to just play what I wanted and what I knew the people would like. Yeah. And just, you know, it definitely pushed me to explore my musical knowledge as well, and you know, as well as learn other genres or just older songs that I'd never heard. Exactly.
I mean, I could tell even from when I was there, because I mean, when you go to the club as a DJ, a lot of people will know, like, the DJ's really just there listening, but he's learning at the same time. You know what I mean? And that's how it was for me. Like, I always try to learn from the DJs and what they, you know, tricks they'll use or loops, acapellas, and I mean, with you, it was like the whole package. You know what I mean? Like, you got that, and you got some Michael, and you would drop that with like some Schoolboy Q. You know what I mean? Just like mixing, like being creative. You know what I mean? So that's dope. So tell us where you from, man.
Man, I'm from Northridge, which people don't know. It's in the San Fernando Valley. Northridge, it's a small piece of the valley. I want to say, pretty much like, I don't know if you've heard of CSUN. So I'm
like, from the IE, so not really. Shout out to the IE, we out here.
Yeah, shout out to the IE, man. I know some people from the IE.
Yes, sir.
It's a college town, but you know where I'm from, it's like it's a little piece where it's not the greatest neighborhood of all.
That's where the realness comes from.
Right. That's what kind of just opened. It gave me that street smart sense and knowledge, you know. So I'm not gonna say I grew up in the trenches, but because I know, but it definitely wasn't the greatest. I'll tell you that.
I feel it. So what was it like growing up? Like, I'm sure your parents are into music. It normally runs in the family, so get into that.
My parents, they don't play instruments, but they do play a lot of music. You know, I'm Hispanic, Salvadorian to be. So, my parents are Salvadorian. So I come from a household where music is getting played Sunday mornings while, you know, my mom's cleaning the house. You know, so that's just early on. That's what I was listening to, a lot of my mom's music, and it just grew from there.
That's cool, man. What kind of stuff did they play? Like,
man, a lot of salsa, a lot of, you know, just a lot of
Latin
Hispanic
flavor,
Latin stuff, which, you know, I appreciate it because that's where I got my knowledge and my start from doing family parties and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not mad at it. I enjoyed it.
I think that's where all of us get our start from. I mean, you go from the backyard to, you know, maybe the mall or the club or, you know what I mean? It builds up gradually, you know what I mean? Some people get straight into it, but I think you miss a lot if you don't go down the whole road, you know what I mean?
Right, it's a process you gotta learn from, and, you know, a lot of people have you know, they just jump into the cool gigs, you know, unfortunately, without knowing really what's going on or how to do the job, but you know, I was blessed enough, and I'm glad I went through that whole process of doing family parties, and then, you know, just going up the ladder from there.
Exactly. Yeah. So explain kind of how it started from you when you went from, you know, doing the backyard parties, as it were, into starting to step into the industry? Like, what were some of the first couple of steps you took?
Man, to be honest, I was heavy on the MySpace. It was the MySpace era when MySpace was popping, and I remember messaging a promoter for the arena in Hollywood. His name is Marvin, so shout out to Marvin.
Hey.
He gave me my first shot.
Dope.
You know, and it was in. You know, I sold the tickets, and then, you know, I
played that game.
Right, played that game, and I had the week 9 to 9:30 slot in the back room, you know. But it's I'm not mad at it because it was meant for, like I learned a lot from it, to be honest, and you know I appreciate it just for him giving me a shot, and then from there. At the arena, I met another promoter. His name is Vico, and then Vico, which man, day one, like he just continued to book me at the arena, you know. So Vico is like, I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for Marvin giving me that shot, and then me meeting Vico, and you know, from there it's just doing the arena and stuff like that. Went towards meeting. Other like Vico's other friends and who were also promoters. Yeah. To now working with, you know, a lot of dope promoters in LA. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. I remember when I first seen you. We didn't talk that night, but this was I had just started DJing. Maybe I don't know. It was like 3 years ago. Right. And I went to it was a Hit Boy show. It was Hit Boy, Stacy Barth. That night.
It was in the IE, right?
Pomona at the Glass House, I think. Yeah. So it was, I forgot. You were before Hit Boy for sure, but I remember you were spinning, and one of the girls from 991 was hosting, I think.
Dope.
Yeah. I forgot her name.
Diana,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just like, dang, like I want to be like that. You know what I mean? Man, no. Like real talk. I just like, dang, like I gotta get on that level one day. You know what I mean? I was like, man, he up there like killing it, rocking the crowd, just vibing, setting the tone. You know what I mean? And
that was, I remember that. I think that was my first time ever. Because Audio Push had performed with Hit as well.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Audio Push.
Audio Push, man. That was my first time ever DJing for them, and you know, at that moment I was very excited, but I remember not being nervous. Like I was cool.
Just that excited.
I was just that excited to be in the moment, you know.
That's what's up. Describe how you even hooked up with Audio Push and kind of get into more of what you do with them.
Man, shoot, I met Casanova, who's their DJ at the time. I don't really remember. I remember how I met Cass. I think I met him at the arena. Shoot, yeah, at the arena.
That was the start of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that was the start of a lot. I think they had a show there. They were booked to, you know, this is back when the whole jerking movement was popping.
Yeah.
And then I met them there, and then I remember I was a part of this festival at I think it was the sports arena in downtown.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was the Cali Dance Fest, and then
that sound like it'd be in that era.
Yeah, it was. So they were there as well. They were performing, and I ran into them there again, and you know, me and Cass chopped it up, and you know, we just became friends from there. And
that's good, man.
From there, like I just always kept in touch. You know, he took me out to Fresno one time to experience his city because he went to school out there. Yeah. And I traveled with him out there, and then he threw a party, brought out Audio Push out there too. So it was an experience. I remember that. And, yeah, man. But Cass is my brother, man. Like he's the one who put me in that position to you know, meet Audio Push and be around them and just learn, you know. So
man, I'm glad you said that because I mean, a lot of people get into certain industries. I mean, anything at all, and they forget. They focus so much on the craft, like DJing or painting, whatever it is. You know what I mean? But when you're in an industry and want to be involved, it's a lot more than that. You know what I mean? It's personality and it's being able to build relationships. I mean, networking is 80% of your success. You know what I mean? Like, it's 20% talent, 80% who you know. Like, I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. You know what I mean? And,
of course,
and being a likable person, like, will really help you be successful and have a fan base. You know what I mean? And that's something that I noticed even when I first linked up with you. I was just like, man, like, it's cool when you meet somebody that's talented and, you know, is down to earth. Like, it makes you, like, respect them even more versus, you know, the opposite.
Yeah, I definitely pride myself on just being, you know, just being real and being myself, because it's like I've come across so many people where it's like, you know, it's not genuine, you know? But
especially out here.
Right. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, there's no reason for you to be a bad person at all. And you know, and it's funny, like, I've seen the person with the most, you know, most money and you know, be a regular person. So it's like, you can be rich and famous and just really be regular person and be yourself. So there's no reason to be fake or to be a bad person, you know what I mean? Yeah. So
that's what's up, man. I mean, it's always good to see growth, because, you know what I mean, sometimes people, like you were saying earlier, like, you can get frustrated, like, man, and I wish I would have known this earlier, but now you know it. And I'm sure it feels really good when you're thinking back from day one, you know what I mean, to like, man, I've made a few better steps now. It has to feel great. You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny. I was last night. I was just like, man, it's been a road, but it's definitely been a long road, but it's not ending anytime soon. Like, and it hasn't even started for me, to be honest. Like, I still have so much that I gotta, like, I really, like, my friend Justin says, I got work to do. Like, you know, you got, like, I definitely got work to do. Like, I want to be able to just, you know, be in a position where I don't have to really continue to how do I want to say, continue to, I just want to walk in somewhere and just be like, okay, that's that guy. You know what I mean? You know,
I mean, it's evident too. I mean, I could see now you're working with a lot of talented artists that are on the rise. I mean, especially in the Southern California area, it's really easy to. It's easier with, you know, as a DJ to really connect with the artists on a different level, because we work together. Without them, we wouldn't have nothing to spin, and vice versa. They need their stuff's fun, you know what I mean? So I mean, now you're working with Jake and Papa, which are, shout out to Jake and Papa and Nikki Jeezy.
Jake and Papa and Nikki Jeezy, man. Whatever. Those guys, like, they're very genuine, and
man.
You know, like, those guys they deserve a shot. You know, that's the way I see it. They deserve a shot, and whatever I can do and shoot whoever I come across, or, you know, I'll try and get in contact with somebody to at least have them heard, because you know, it from day one, first time I met them, it's been love, and, you know, both ways. Like, I fuck with them heavy and they fuck with me. Like, you know, whatever event I'm at, I know I can give them a call and they'll be there. You know, and that goes a long way, to be honest. So
long way.
You know, and So, man, Jake and Papa, man, whatever I can do. You know, I recently had the opportunity to put a show track for them together.
Dope.
And I think it was for one of their performances. Their DJ Endot, he was in town, so they're like, "Yo, can you do it?" I was like, "Yeah, definitely."
Like, I got you, bruh. Nothing.
Right. And me being a music nerd that I am, I had their new song "Leave Me." It has, I think, I'm not sure if it has like a sample of
Blackstreet.
Right. It has Blackstreet in it, but it also has. I'm not sure if it has Tupac's "I Ain't Mad at You." I'm not sure.
That's
I'm
right.
Not sure, probably. Either way,
we got to bump that after this.
Right. Either way, me being the music nerd that I am, like, he had given me something the night before, like, his input. He was like, man, I kind of want to use Tupac's "I Ain't Mad at You," and then go into Blackstreet's "Don't Leave."
Yeah.
And then into their single.
You can sing a little bit too? Okay.
No, I can't sing. That's the only way I'll just get it across. I be forgetting the names of the songs. So I just can, like, hum it and shit. I'm not no singer, I'll tell you.
He like, nah, I leave that to them.
Right. So he's like, you know, try it out. And I was like, cool, I'll try it out. But, you know, I stayed up. I remember I stayed up and I was just working on it. And like I said, me being the music nerd that I am, I had this Tupac album, but in orchestra form. So I had like the chords or just
got
like
them
the
exclusives
orchestra.
Over here.
Right. So I had like the orchestra piece of Tupac's I Ain't Mad at Ya. And then I used that as their intro and then go into Tupac I Ain't Mad at Ya, into Blackstreet, and then into their song. Yeah. You know, it's like it's quick. It sounds like a lot, but it's a quick.
Yeah, I mean, when you're there, it's just
right. You gotta go to a Jake and Pop show, and hopefully they use that still to do it. And it sounded so dope. When I first played it for them, I didn't think they were gonna go for it, because I remember I sent it to their manager, Ace. Shout out to Ace. And he's like, man, I don't know, it kind of sounds a little too long in the beginning. So I was like, all right, cool. So I cut it and I just played them a piece of the intro. And they were like, nah, play it from the beginning.
Yeah, it's like, let that run. Let me hear that.
So I played it for them and they just spazzed out. And that's when I knew, like, yo, these guys they get it. You know what I mean? They get it. And, and they ran with it. So I was mad excited, because it's like, damn, one of my ideas just came into fruition. Yeah. You know, I love when that happens.
Yeah, that everybody could benefit from.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, just shoot. I was like, man, let's do it. You know, and
that's what's up.
They enjoyed it. And, man, I just the look on their faces was priceless. Like, I'm so glad they loved it, because, you know, if they didn't, I'd be like,
another one of those moments, cool. Like, dang.
Back to the drawing board. But,
so do you see yourself working with even more artists in the next 2 years, or what would you like to do?
Man, to be honest, I really want to travel a lot more. Traveling has always been on my list of things to do, but you know, I want to DJ and travel, obviously. And just a lot of traveling and a lot of more DJing, and I really want to start doing festivals, like, you know. Yeah. I've been thinking of just, you know, different ideas, production-wise, like stage production-wise.
So where do you see yourself even, before you kind of hit that point? What do you want to work on in the meantime? Or do you have any other current projects with other DJs or anything like that you're working on?
Man, shoot, not at the moment. I'm just like focused on myself at the moment to just really brand myself and just develop a platform for myself where I can express my ideas, you know, and just really feed the people something new, something fresh, something and other DJs really haven't given out, you know, like anybody can make mixes and just put them out. They work, you know, don't get me wrong, they work, but it's also the way you release them. So, you know, I'm working on something where the way I release my mixes, you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, very detailed. That's the only project, just myself, and, you know, helping others as well. Like, you know, Justin Credible is one of my best friends.
Shout out to Justin Credible and Power 106.
Right, man. Justin is he's such a hard worker. Like,
it shows.
Man,
big time.
Justin is really an inspiration to me for sure. Just because I see him work, and I'm just sitting there sometimes. I'm like, yo, like like he says, I got work to do. Yeah, you know, because
it's like, dang, I got a long way to go.
From the moment Just is up, like, he's getting to it, you know, to
nice.
3-4 in the morning, you know, wake up and do it over again.
How does your family feel about your career and everything?
Man, I mean, shoot,
because most people don't really talk about it, you know what I mean? But
right.
How do they feel, and like how's that go?
Shoot, at first it was, you know, I was a kid. Shit, I'm still young, but I really had a passion for this real early, you know, as 12 years old, and really wanting to do this. And I was telling someone recently where my mom, she kept telling me to get. There was a point in my life where I had no direction. I was like, damn, I don't know what I want to do. And my mom was just like, man, you just gonna have to get a job. I'm like,
you like,
Mom, nah. Like, I gotta,
yeah.
It's like, Mom, I got a DJ. Like,
yeah.
I got a DJ. You know, I don't see myself doing anything else if it doesn't involve music.
Man.
And, you know, and it's been that way for, almost 10 years now, you know. I'm 22, so it's definitely a blessing to have a passion for something and continue to work on it and perfecting it daily and, you know, building. But yeah, my mom is supportive. My dad as well. My parents are very supportive, man.
That's good, man.
I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for them. Like there was times where my car wouldn't start. My mom would be like, "Yo, take the car. Like go ahead."
I know, man.
You know, shit. My dad would pick me up from the club 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Like, you know, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
you know?
that's extra right there.
Like, you know, and I was young. This is back when I was doing arena. Like, I was only like
way
16, 15. Like, you know, I didn't drive. I think I was a sophomore, junior in high school. You know, they didn't have to come get me at those late night hours. So, you know, for that I appreciate them, and, you know, hopefully with their support, and, you know, I love having them cheering me on from the sidelines and just letting me be who I am. You know, I love them. I don't really get to see them much as I want to.
Yeah,
because
people don't really realize that either. They don't.
Because I really like, I'm really out here trying to make stuff happen for myself. Man. So, you know, they understand it. I'll get home like 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes.
You know, they're like worried about you.
It got to the point where they're not even worried. Like, they're just like, all right, shit, you out there.
Yeah, he working. He work nights. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it basically is.
You know, but yeah, shout out to them, man. I love them, and, you know, I'm glad to have their support, and they're cool with it.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're the ones that really, from the beginning, from like you're saying, when you're doing the backyard parties and stuff like that, I mean, they're the day one fans, you know, when you're in the bedroom mixing. I mean, I know that's how it was for me. You know, my mom's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, he picked up another hobby. But it's like, I'm like, nah, this is different. You know what I mean? It's not skateboarding or something. It's like, it's music is something that's in a person where they want to, you know, express it. And then there's like the listeners, you know what I mean? But there's the DJ where it's the gift where you can be both. You know what I mean? You're the listener and the creator. Like, it's not too many fields like that, but it's amazing to be a part of it,
definitely,
man. So,
definitely is.
Anything you want to say to DJs that are coming up and, you know, looking to get into the industry? Any advice you could give them?
Man, shoot.
Or lessons that should be learned early.
Network, man. Network and be open-minded. Learn the politics and deal with the politics, because it's very political out here, you know. No scandal. No, it's very, you know, politics. They just gotta learn how to deal with the politics of it, and, you know, perfect your craft. And when that moment comes, you know, kill it.
Cherish the moment and run with it.
Right. Use that moment and build, because you never know when you can get another moment. You know, maybe that one moment will make you or break you. So, you know, use that moment and, you know, network and build your brand. There's a lot that you can do as up and coming. So, you know, I think those would be the three. You know, network, perfect your craft, and just, you know, learn how to deal with people.
Definitely key, for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Man, it's been a pleasure having you. And just before we leave, in closing, what's one thing you really want people to know about your genuine character? Not just DJing, but more personal. What is something that you want your legacy to, you know, leave behind?
Man, one thing that I just want to be one of the greatest, man. Like, if you're not in it to be one of the greatest, then what are we really in it for? You know?
Just being a part of it.
If you don't aim to be the best, then there's no, like, you should quit now. Like, you don't aim to be the best, you gotta just quit now.
You heard it from DJ Nitrane. Definitely, man. It's been a pleasure chopping it up with you. Gotta do this again, man.
Man, anytime, man.
All love, fam.
Appreciate you, man. This is fun, man. This is definitely fun.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, I'm DJ Beatcrazed, and this is DJ Nitrane. Where can they connect with you, man?
Man, Twitter, DJ Nitrane, Nitrane.
Yes.
Instagram at DJ Nitrane, Nitrane, and it should probably pop up somewhere here, somewhere, or on the link.
Hey.
Yeah. So man, right. So yeah, hit me. I got some new stuff coming out at the club. Shout out to Brotherhood, Don, man.
Definitely shout out to them.
They're always looking out for me and really pushing me and pushing my brand and definitely letting me be creative. So shout out to them for always fighting for me and pushing me to be the greatest I can be.